Dear students, the topic is here destruction of Indian trade and industries. The British people gradually destroyed of Indian way of business and industries. Okay, for their self goal, self gain. Dear students, the handlooms of India supplied textile to the markets of Asia and European continents. Okay, these Indian people, okay, making of these goods by handloom of India. Okay, these British people acquired their trade and industries. They dominated and gradually, at the time, exported to Asia and Europe. The traders, the business people from European countries such as Europe, okay, European England, Britain, England, France, all these countries used to come to India to purchase these commodities, these textile commodities, because it was world famous of at the time. The Indian made jute, silk, woolen, and cotton textile were in high demand in the European markets. These products were very great demand because due to this texture, due to this good quality, all these things gain a popularity in different places of the world. World famous it become. Next, the soft and delicate muslin of Dhaka was world famous at the time. Apart from textiles, other than of textile product, other commodities such as salt, saltpeter, sugar, etc. were exported in exchange of tremendous amount of bullion, means gold and silver. Okay, they are taking gold and silver instead. This method of exchange, so British got a lot of advantage in the financially and exploitation of our Indian trade and industries. They are taking advantage of this. They got a lot of financial stability. Next, the topic is here. Suspicion about the reforms. So gradually Indians got suspicion, Indians got doubt about the reforms made by the different British Governor General. When William Bentinck came to India, liberal thinking was getting its stronghold in England. This way of thinking slowly reached India. The British rulers started taking interest in the lives of people of India. They are involving, they are taking the advantage of British people. They are taking advantage of British people. They are taking advantage of the Indians. Okay, they are involving in their lives personally. The British rulers started taking interest in lives of people of India. Lord William Bentinck, one of the British Governor General, became quite popular in India by introducing few beneficial reforms. Okay, it was some beneficial reforms for Indians, so introduced some reforms. During this time, India started getting jobs in company, administration. Okay, so they gave an offer to Indians to they get jobs in some company administration. Okay, as a clerk, as an executive, like this, they are offered to Indians people. Indians were allowed to use their mother tongue in the court of law also. Okay, this is one of the changes, these are the reforms that William Bentinck introduced. For that reason, one can use their mother tongue if suppose in the court of law. Raja Ram Mohan Rai and other social reformers at that time were constantly making efforts to stop the civil practice of sati. This sati, we know that before you read in this previous classes what is the sati. So this Indian our reformers like Raja Ram Mohan Rai was to stop this practice of sati. Bentinck agreed to these efforts and passed a law in 1820 to ban the practice of sati. For support of this Indian reformer, William Bentinck supported his reform and make a law for this sati, ban of sati. During the time of William Bentinck, the English rulers tried to eradicate the social evils as per the will of the social reformers. Okay, what the Indian social reformer think? So they cooperate. This Governor General William Bentinck cooperate with the Indian reformers. The orthodox class witnessed this reform with suspicion. So the Kattarpanthi, the orthodox type of people in India witnessed this reform with suspicion. So these changes they got doubt. They are suspicion. They are doubt about this. Okay.